Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. I think we've stabilized the colony now in terms of we've got the food, we've got everything really. Everything is being produced in very low quantities, and so we're stable as long as we wait. The big thing, of course, now is we are producing fairly high amounts of copper and should be producing pretty high amounts of iron. And so the next piece of the puzzle is for us to start looking at what a decent assembly layout will be looking like. So in order to do that, I will quite frankly just look at, is it electric assemblies, or we're just going to do the manual assembly ones? On the manual assembly, what can you not build? Hang on, let's see. On the electric assembly, they can do all lab equipment. The manual one can't do lab equipment. So the only thing, hang on, let's see. This one does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one does 5. So the only thing missing is lab equipment. So for the most part, I'll go with a manual assembly, just because we need to get that all sorted to stabilize things a little bit. So what I want to do is pop them in a way that we can kind of run them here. So if we're going to run, if we're going to extend this and we'll run that, we'll run them through here somewhere. So we'll leave a little bit of room here so we can add further buffers if we wanted to. So let's do 1, 2, okay, hang on. And I don't think, so what I think, I'm actually gonna leave a gap in between, right? So we're not gonna worry too much about it, so that we can loop things back and forth between them. Okay, so if we do a couple of gap there, so we do this. Oh, and I can, of course, do that. I don't mind the gap because we don't need every last drop of space. So if we say in the first one it's going to be iron plates, and we probably need multiple ones doing iron plates. So well, not iron plates, construction parts 1. So actually let's do this again. Sorry. So let's say, how many of these things are we going to do? So let's make room for at least 4 of these guys for iron plates. So they move iron plates into a storage and then they'll run out this way. Yeah, that's okay. So then the next piece of the puzzle is going to be, so we'll leave 2 spaces and then we'll do 2. So that means it can come back and loop in this way. So now let's say, so the first one is going to be construction parts. Now the next one, mechanical parts is what we need. So we'll need mechanical parts also. That's just directly from iron. And then we need to loop that back. With electronics. Electronics needs to be made, how? Through copper. So we could probably do electronics on the other side. Yeah, that seems reasonable, although we need electronics for multiple things. So no, we want to do electronics here as well. So let's do this, okay? So as a starting point, we will need flat conveyor, right, that goes out of here. Okay. Move it about, well, let's just do, We'll run it over here, because if we run multiple levels, so let's just run it like 5 away, and we'll just park it up to about there. That's already pretty pricey. Now this one would like to go in there, it would like to go in there, it would like to go in there, and it would like to go in there. We can do ramps and stuff like that over here later, and we can probably need further buffers and things like that also. So that's the starting point. Now from here, we will need to run this guy all the way this way and back there. We will tie you in, we'll tie you in, we'll tie you in. So we're going to overdo it a little bit with regards to some of these things. I would very much like to also use a unit storage in here so that we do actually maintain some of these guys. So we'll do that. Okay, so that we can store some of that. I do like this. This setup looks pretty good. Okay, now the next thing we want to do, which is again only gonna be dealing with iron, is mechanical parts. Okay, anything else? And the question is, do we need to store mechanical parts for multiple things, or is it only going into this? I think mechanical parts go directly into this as well. Yes, so mechanical parts. So we do need to store mechanical parts. So let's do 2 mechanical parts because I'm pretty sure it's going to become problematic. So what we'll do is we'll continue the flat conveyor, the other side there. Okay, so this one can certainly go in there. That one can go there. Now on this side, we're going to again do this and run it back this way. Okay, and we will provide another unit of storage here. Perfect. So now we can actually store those components. So this is machine parts. Now the next piece of the puzzle, I think that's going to be okay. So how many can we now produce per 60 seconds? 12 per 60 seconds. We need 1.5 per 60 seconds over here. I think that's going to be appropriate. How many do we need here? We need 6 per 60 seconds. So we should be, one of them should be fine. So the extra duplication there should be all good. Now let's get another round of manual assemblies in here. So that's just one away. So let's do, and I'm just going to do 2 of them per setup now. So the next one round is going to be, okay, so now we need construction parts and electronics to create construction 2s. Right. We don't need wood or concrete on any of the others, so we'll just run them on this side. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm hoping this stuff is stabilizing a little. Yeah, that's looking really good. So we should be able to build some of this stuff a little bit quicker. Okay, well, what we can do, I'm actually quite comfortable to get some of this stuff going. So let's start with one of those and one of those. So they can start with getting at least some of it, so that doesn't block out, because that's what's kind of happening over here. Now the next one, however, I think is going to be this now. So we've got these created, actually, because it's there. This one will have to be after that one. So I think in order for this not to go too far, let's go with these guys, right? So this one, and I'm kind of tempted, do I just put them straight next door? So these conveyors don't get too long? I'm a little tempted to do that, actually. I'm a little tempted to do that. Let's get this one. Well, actually, let's sort this out so this can start working. So what we'll need to do is we need to provide 2 more storage units here. So I'm thinking that and that. One of them will be wooded products, and the other one will be concrete. Okay, concrete slabs, which I don't think we've got tons of, to be honest. Concrete slabs. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't have concrete slabs. Cement is also a bit of a problem. So all of those things are pretty slow. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. So now, with that in mind, we can now quickly finish off at least these 4 so that they can start producing, because we will need them to help us out a little bit more. So that one, now this one will need to go to the next level up. And come on. How do I... There we go. Come on, can you just stay at that level, please? There we go. About there. There we go. So that's all good. Now this one needs to go up to... Oh, really? You can't get up there? No. Is that one... Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Don't go in there. I want you on... How do I get you to go onto that level? So I want you on level height 2, and I believe you should be able to make height 2 here. But all I need to do is... Oh, hang on. What are these things? Shift. F means connect or don't connect, I think. R means... I have no idea what these things mean. So let's try it. If we do R... Oh, there we go. R works. It's not going to tie in. It's not super duper cool, but I'll go with it. Okay, so we'll do that. Right? There we go. So now that's in place. That's a multi-level little belting setup there. Now, so what am I going to do? Let's get R back. And let's start it off on this side. So this side, I can't do it from that one. So the bottom one. No. There we go. That's the one I'm after. And then this one, I would like to please go up to... Does it not do the top? Is it too close? Oh, crap. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. I would like to... So if it goes to the top, it's got that little loop in there, which I certainly don't want. Okay. What I'm going to do, we're going to trim it all back. Yeah, we're going to trim all of this stuff back, please. Okay, actually, I need to get rid of all of you. Ooh, no, forget about that. And get rid of these ones. Okay, what I will do is I will I'll quickly sort that out. As now you kind of know what I'm doing, and I will see you as soon as this is done. Okay, and I've done it. So now there we can see I've tried to sort it out a little bit. So it looks pretty ominous. But anyway, what we can do is we can start building at least some of these components. So we should have a fair bit in the tank to be able to do that. So let's do that. Let's do this one. Let's do that. Let's get these three going. And I think that should give us the first bit. Let's get all of that going so that we can actually start filling that up. That's not what I wanted to do. Start filling that up. So if I can get this built at least, we should start seeing the automated production of construction parts 1, which is a big step for us. Then we need to, another question is, do we need to actually do them all in a line like this? Do I want to keep running that thing through here? So the first thing, of course, that we need to do, I don't think we necessarily need to run everything through here. What do we need? If we for instance said, so now we've got iron plates at the top, okay? So that's fine. The other two, I'm pretty sure, will be stopped in this general location, right? We won't go further than that with concrete and wood. Now from here, we will still run. So potentially we'll leave the one at top level, and we'll kind of trim these back a little bit, and then we'll run construction parts and iron plates through here, so that we will still need iron plates for a number of different things. So maybe we'll just leave iron plates at that top level and run it straight through all the way. And what we will do instead is I will see about trimming that back a little bit. It doesn't even have to run in exactly the same space. So now once we get that conveyor to run through here, it only needs to feed. So if we're, for instance, going to say this one is going to be construction parts 2, and we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that here. This is going to be construction parts 2. We'll run this one. It doesn't actually connect, but let's run this one through here. I don't think we're going to need construction parts for anything else, right? That'll just run through here. So I don't think we're going to need construction parts for anything else. What we will, however, need is to get this one at the top level, right, to continue to run through here, okay? And what we'll do is we will... Why are you... What's the issue? Let's try that again. Up at the second level. Why? We do that. Oh, crap. Now it can't actually do that. Okay. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do then is I will do all of that, get that all sorted out, and what we'll do is we will do this, and now it should be pretty straightforward for us to... What? There we go. Nice. There we go. Sort that out. Top level. Oh, actually. It's not that. It is not that. It needs to run through here, but it doesn't actually have to join it. But anyway, I'm going to keep it there. Okay. So let's see. Oh, beautiful. This is all should be working. Apart from the fact that we don't have any concrete here, let's quickly go and have a look, see if we can't squeeze a little bit more concrete out of this. This thing is already being boosted and doing its best, though it's struggling to keep the limestone going. But I think that's going to be okay. We can put an extra truck on it, so it's not the end of the world. Boosting this one, though, I'm not sure that's going to work out for us too much. In terms of we can't actually deal with more of that. If we boost it, it takes 6, and we're not actually producing 6 at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's working. Potentially we need to switch over to the efficient one now. Let's have a quick look. So if we do efficient, we'll just need sand. That's the only extra thing that we need. We can certainly squeeze out another one of these guys. Right, quite comfortably. Let's squeeze out another one of those and start digging up sand somewhere. Yeah, well, if we wanted to dig up sand, this is probably the spot for it. And I'm thinking another mining control tower to do so. So that we're not struggling too much. We can do sand over here. Let's just do that. Let's just assign... What? Oh, no. So there's already one assigned. There's not an extra one that can be assigned. So once this one is done, we can assign it. So let's get a bit of a bit of a mining designation going on over here. So if we say all flat, I believe we can dig up a little bit of sand here, right? Okay, so let's just do sand here then. Let's do something like that as a starting point. And then what we'll do is we will flip this thing down and we'll run a bit of a sand run like that. And we'll just do a big straight section through there. And this will obviously pile in from the edges, right? So I'll probably do one more on each side. Something like that and something like this. So that should really sort us out in terms of sorting that. Okay, so that's a mining designation. This guy, I would like you to focus on the mining priority for you needs to be coal. Okay, so you'll keep going. The next one we're going to assign here, okay, is on its way over. And your mining priority, and we may have to just do the extra tower, to be honest. Your mining priority will be sand. Okay, so you go and get your sand going. Do we assign, we can't assign a truck to you, right? Compatible trucks. So we can't really assign a truck to you. What we can do is just get an extra truck going. So now with sand over there, it just goes straight in here, right? For this one. Okay, let's get that sorted out. This is a loose storage. I'm gonna pop it in here. Yeah, presumably that would work. So we'll do this. You're going to be sand, and I would like you to be filled up a lot, right? So please unpause you, and then a U-shaped conveyor. I think I need to, yeah, anyway, a U-shaped conveyor will get you there, and you'll go straight in there, and we'll get you sorted out. You should be able to, that should be able to work. If we can prioritize you, that means we should really be able to sort things out a little bit quicker through here. All good. I can't quick deliver. Oh, we're out of rubber. Crazy. Switch rubber back on. Rubber very quickly. You can buy rubber, right? Just double check that. I can. Ooh, not what I want to spend on the rubber. I think we should be okay. We don't need that much rubber. We don't need that much rubber. So we should get the rubber sorted out pretty quickly. Yeah, there's concrete in there. So this is actually working. It should be filling up. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. We need rubber to finish off the rest of that stuff there. Okay, good. I just need this thing to move on to the super efficient one. Excellent. That's going to be okay. So stop doing that, please, and go over to the super efficient version of it. So the very next round of this, we'll go to the efficient version, and then we can remove the boost, because even okay, so because that's already like the boosted number. I'll have to see if we can get this to work any better. Okay, so now I believe this should fill up a fair bit more. We are getting some sand through here now. Yes, that's starting to pile in. Excellent. It seems to be working now. So let's leave it with that for the time being. Hopefully that'll start, keep our production going. Now, back to what we wanted to do here. So here, obviously we've got those parts running straight in. We don't have anywhere else for them to go just yet. So what we can do now is we need to actually add, I think I'm going to add one of these so that we can bring copper materials in, or those electronics over here. Rubber is not being produced here. But the rubber is pretty close, though. I think I might do these separately somewhere else, and we'll just bring electronics this way. Is that the right thing to do? I think that should be the right thing to do. So if I do this, tie that one in there. I need to switch on R for that to. Doesn't actually want to do that, does it? I'm a little worried about the way I'm doing this. Let's park that there. Let's quickly go and set up this area. Ooh. Output is full. Oh crap! You need to be kept empty too. Guys, keep it empty. Keep it empty. Yeah, that is super important for me to keep that empty. Can I do a couple of extra trucks, please? Yes. Let's do one more. This getting better? Yeah, that's getting better. Diesel is looking pretty good too. Okay, shall we start thinking about what this looks like? Do we have plates? Yeah, we do have plates. Now, if we repair the ship, yeah, that's iron plate. So we can start doing that. We can repair the ship. That's pretty good. Okay, wow, that took us a while. We are starting to trend a little bit downwards with regards to our food, okay? So that's something to keep an eye on. If we wanted to add some additional housing to the mix, housing 1 gives us about 80. We can't really do that yet. So let's do an extra one. I think about shall we just do, I think I'm just going to go square for now. So let's add an extra one there. We'll get that built. We should have the facilities to do that. That's doing its thing. The limestone is coming through, but slowly. But I think we're being effective enough at this at the moment to see a bit of action there. We are seeing the action on this side too. So what I'm keen on here, we'll need to bring rubber over this way. So give me the, I think just a single assembly for the time being. Give me one single assembly over here. Let's do it, let's run it that way. Let's run it this way. Okay, so we'll do that. This is going to be... no, not that one. This is going to be this one. And all we need to do is one other facility to bring on a rubber over here. Okay, and now it's not actually doing that at the moment. Let's do that. Tie you in. Tie you in. There we go. That should all do the trick. So let's not do that. Let's just unpause all of this, get that built. This needs to be a rubber, and we need to try and keep rubber in here. This one is going into that, and that will then result in yet another piece. World exploration, awesome. I will pop it in there, and I need to actually put the R thing back on. Let's get the R thing back on. No, don't do that. Want to make it look a little nicer than this. Now we're actually going to start, I believe, start running out of... okay, that should be due. Okay, so now we're actually starting to produce those things at a little bit more of a rate. Let's have a quick look. World exploration. We need to refuel the ship, enemies and pirates, ship upgrades and weapons. Many components of the ship added or upgraded. Upgrades are performed in the shipyard. The shipyard prepares and requires. Yeah, all of this we've done before. And then world map structures like an oil rig and things we need to go and have a look at. So the ship is repaired. It is not loaded with either crew or with diesel. And diesel, we can probably do diesel. How much does the ship take? 80. We can probably do the diesel. It's not the end of the world. This thing needs to be kept full though. So it's not the end of the world. I can probably slot in another one of you guys so that we get a few more trucks going. Oh, we've got more room for people now. Okay, so let's switch on the beacon, get some more people in here, and I think I need to end this episode. This is starting to look better. This should be nice and full. Oh, I like it. And now we really need to... that should bring in these electronics. So we'll keep the electronics there. So let's unpause this one. And we'll use that one to bring electronics over. Because we're only going to use it here for a small section, we may be all good to just run it like so. So we'll do that. I'm not sure these things will be buildable. Actually, we need to unpause that. Unpause all of these things for construction. That one over there, and this one over here, and that one over there. So there's a fair bit of a chunk that's now being built there. Now the question is, do we actually loop these things back to go into something? I think it does go back into something. Right, if I have a look here. No, it doesn't. It does not go back into something. This was the remnant of something else. So let's pull that back to about there and see how that goes. There's a little section here that needs to be... probably not. We can continue to... Okay, I didn't actually want to build both of them, of course. Anyway. We're kind of getting this done at hopefully a fairly reasonable pace. Once we sort this out, we'll build the rest of this so that we can really get a little bit more effective at moving some of these things. This thing should be moving at about the best rate it can, which is okay. We can't really seem to fill up things much more than this. Oh, that's pretty good. So we can... The concrete is currently where we're getting stuck, but there is at least concrete coming in. Well, that's the end of the concrete now, so we need more concrete to be delivered. Let's have a quick look. Concrete is actually doing its thing, so it's just an extremely busy network. So can we pop out another one? Yeah, without much problems, we can pop out another one. This is the rubber. Okay, beautiful. That is starting to fill up. That's cool. This is going to be the electronics, and we would like to keep that pretty full. Okay, so we're just... Okay, that's kind of doing its thing. Can I... Oh, this whole thing is a little paused, unpaused situation. Okay, get me all of that sorted out as quickly as you can. New refugees, stop that immediately. Thank you. We'll stop that. And what do they bring with them? They actually bring some diesel. Oh, they bring iron scrap and rubber and copper. And the other ones as well. Okay, beautiful. So at least they bring some stuff with them, which is quite helpful. No, pause the beacon, and that's the end of that. Good stuff. That's looking pretty good. Are we... Yeah, things are looking fairly comfortable over here. Fairly comfortable over there. Fairly comfortable over here. It's actually filling up a little now, and that's filling up too. We just need more vehicles. Yes, another one can do its thing. So you should be able to do what? Okay, we need to sort you out over there, and we need to, okay, sort you out over here. Excellent. So that should kind of fix this. We do need this guy we need some electronics to be dropped off over here. That's being built, I think. Okay. All good. Let's just quick deliver that and get it all sorted out. Nice. So now, this should be filling up with construction parts too. We can certainly start to get the rest of this going also. Ah, here comes the electronics. Okay, now things will start moving along a little bit for us. I like it. Food is dropping. I need to keep an eye on that. So we'll do that. And we are also starting to... Oh, not enough maintenance. What's happened with the maintenance? That is a challenge. So we have run out of... What? So let's stop doing this. So that's okay. This one... Oh, it's not actually getting its stuff anymore. This is missing inputs. What does this need? So this is being produced. So that should be okay. This one is not being produced at the moment. And how does this look? That is... Okay, let's... Can we switch this one over to... I don't know if we can. Maintenance. Switch this one. We are doing this one over here, right? Can we prioritize this as like a P8 level to get some stuff? The rest of this, we'll leave that one running very briefly, but the rest of this I'm actually going to go and demolish. Let's get that one out of the way. Let's get this one out of the way. We've got electronics over here as well. I'm quite comfortable to go and demolish all of that. So let's move all of this out of the way. This one can still run a little bit so we can produce another vehicle or two every now and again. We really need to get our maintenance sorted. That's the big chunky challenge for us at the moment. And I believe maintenance should go up to P8 too. Just so that's our top priorities, guys. You guys need to... So let's just get the guys here to come in. So that should keep running as long as we can get a truck to quickly come and deliver the maintenance items. Okay, so you're on P8, you're on P8, okay? There's only a few things that's on P8. Come on. Okay, come, let's P7 you, please. Come and deliver this stuff here. These things are available on the network, right? Maybe we was waiting for 20 of them. Yeah, because these guys like to move 20 at a time. Actually, you know what we can do? Get me my flat conveyor in there straight away. Unpause it, quick deliver the stuff. That should help us out. Excellent. Now that should get our maintenance back on. Let's have another look. A lot of maintenance missing. Let's speed it up a little bit. Get our maintenance up a little bit quicker. Wow. Oh no. Maintenance was doing brilliantly and then all of a sudden it was not. Wow. That's not good. Okay, now I think we're starting to see a bit of build up here now. Okay, yes, slowly it's starting to get a bit of build up. Okay, I think there was maybe a bit of backlog and maintenance that needed to happen. But yeah, we need to be very careful that our maintenance isn't gonna sort itself. Isn't gonna be too problematic. We just need to make sure that we keep getting that maintenance number up. Oh, we can't keep running out of these things, guys. We need to boost this. Yeah, let's boost this one as well. Let's keep boosting all of these things a little bit. Not enough maintenance. I know it's a problem. There, the plates are coming in. Okay, we just need to run it a little quicker. There we go. I think that's going to get us up there now. I don't know how much it actually takes before it blocks out there. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Now we're running this pretty effectively. Okay, that's going in the right direction now. Whew. Price is averted. You do need to stay on top of everything. Yeah, it's growing. That's coming up to 40 now. Excellent. Now I think we won't see the breakdown of all of our... And even our network is now stable. Nice, up to 55. Excellent. Now we're starting to look a little bit better. Okay, well, jeez. One crisis after another in this game, isn't it? These things should be popping up nicely now. Yeah, so we should be able to streamline some of these things. So what I'll quickly do is I will unpause the stop level here, so that a lot of that can be built, and we'll see how that goes. So get all of that built, and then the next thing we need to do is probably work out the mechanical components. This one, that one's going to be the next one that we're going to do. Yeah, this is a pretty good setup. I'm actually liking this setup. Okay, guys, we'll leave it there for the time being. Actually, I probably have a fair bit. I could probably build all of these as well. Though I don't necessarily have workers for them. I might have workers for them. So let's get the guys to come and build all of those things and all of those things and, well, all of these things as well. Still a little chunk here that needs building later. I don't necessarily think we will need it. And that one over there, we'll pause that again. We don't need that one to be built. That's all good. These will all be these components. But I'm quite comfortable to kind of switch a few of them off. Okay, so let's do that. We'll leave it there. Actually, this is starting to move a little bit, move fairly well. Are we out of rubber or something? Out of something. But anyway, things should do its trick here. What are we missing? Rubber. Rubber should be available. Yeah. Anyway, now we can also start to look at exploring. So I will see you in the next episode, where we will hopefully continue to expand our assembly, and we will finally start to explore a little bit. So let's continue to cut some trees down over here. We won't cut down all of the trees on the island, but we do need a fair chunk over here for our factory. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.